your mental preparedness going into this fight tonight?
Oh my God, I'm distracted by your beauty.
Mentally,
Mentally, I can't
Come
think
on.
right now. Your eyes are just.
dark.
No, I think having ESPN. I mean, you guys been following me around. I know what it's like. I've been filming with you guys since I believe Wednesday or Thursday. Wednesday till now. It's been hectic. It's tough for me. I go to school, as you saw. I speak to kids. I do the best I can do. And to me, fighting, like I said before, it's a purpose. It's the reason why I fight. I don't fight to hurt somebody. I have to. They have to be the example for me to share my message. But that's what I'm willing to do. And again, I fight for a bigger reason. My coach Frank here, who brought us up, this man's a giver. Frank. He pretty much, for the most part, Frank, my coach, he brought all these ghetto kids up from Maryville, from the West Valley.
Hoorah!
And he made multiple state champions. My brother, who was a national champion, and then eventually I became an Olympic champion. So it's because guys like him that gave opportunity for me. So now it's time for me to give back. And I lived a very, very selfish lifestyle, and now I fight for a bigger reason, a bigger purpose. And sometimes I spread myself a little too thin. Sometimes I can't spend time with Frank. Sometimes I can't spend time with my family. But I know at the end of the day, my intentions are right.
So
and
you're
again,
fighting for a better world?
I'm fighting for a better world.
How did it feel? You walked in with a bunch of other fighters. They came and walked in with you. How did that feel like, having everyone around you and having that support?
Honestly, I turned around, I had like 50 people behind me.
How did that feel?
Honestly, I can care less. I'm here to fight. The only thing I see, I just look forward. I never once look back. Never once. I see my opponent, and I'm gonna have to do my best to defeat him. I don't look back. I don't pay attention to the crowd. I don't pay attention to the cameras or lights. I'm just here to fight and to serve my message.
How did you feel about your performance?
It was good. It was good. I was happy with my knees. I was trying to stand up a little bit more, but he wasn't giving me the opportunity to showcase myself on my feet. I'm a world-class wrestler, and he's trying to shoot on me. It doesn't make any sense, but that's him. Either way, I was going to find a way to finish him, and I was trying to do it on my feet, but it ended up being a ground and pound.
Henry, at the end of the first, towards right before you.
Are you with ESPN now?
No, just ask some questions. No, when you had him on the ground, and what was going through your mind? I mean, did you think the referee was going to stop it? Did you want it to end? I mean, what was the anticipation of you becoming a world champion?
No, to me, I saw, when someone takes 20, 30, 10, 15 hits and is protect himself to the fullest, he doesn't want to fight no more. And I saw that, so I went from throwing punches to throwing elbows to eventually cutting him, and I did. I cut him a little bit on his face.
Henry, did you have a similar feeling when you won the belt right now that when you won the gold medal at the Olympics in 2008?
No.
You did it?
No. I think Frank was there. I think Frank was actually, I've never seen this man cry. And at the age of 21, first time I ever saw Frank cry. And that meant a lot to me. Not only was I crying, but Frank was there, so Frank could probably describe a little bit more than what I can. Because sometimes to me there's no feelings, it's so hard to describe. I get puzzled thinking about it. But this belt, the UFC belt, when I win it, I don't think I'll ever reach that peak of winning an Olympic gold medal. But it's been my dream since I was a little kid, since I watched the Olympics in '96.
So you just want another stage to send your message out?
That's all I want. That's all I want. And I mean it. I know some ESPN people think I'm BSing, but I mean what I do. And finally, you smile.
Ahora en español, una pregunta. Dime cómo sentiste cuando ganaste, esas emociones. ¿Qué sentiste?
Cuando gané el campeonato, se siente, ya sé que para mí que es algo que no es un nivel donde yo quiero estar. O sea, ahorita me estoy mojando los pies. Pero ojalá en menos de un año y medio voy a ser campeón del mundo. Y para mí es nomás una plataforma para seguir para la próxima. Esto para mí, yo no creo que me creo de la gran cosa, nada así. Yo siempre voy a seguir para la próxima meta. Ese es el comienzo.
Tom, Randy, Henry fought for you in Tucson.
you notice a difference, you know, 2 months later?
Oh, he's definitely getting better. Obviously, he's made a jump up. It was his third win. Our organization, we call it the Fighters League, and Henry's the epitome of what we're trying to establish and provide for the fighters. Obviously, he's worthy of the UFC right now, but he's moving ahead in a smarter fashion, getting the experience. He's definitely going to be a force at 125 when he does enter the UFC. But it's like Henry said, it's about the bigger picture. MMA can help the community, and that's Henry's message is he wants to help the community, help kids, and it flows right into mixed martial arts because you can use the different modalities of wrestling, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, Muay Thai, karate, and everything to help kids better themselves. And he was just at an elementary school during the week of his fight a couple days ago.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. So, the day of weigh-ins.
Yesterday.
So I don't know too many fighters that do that. So he if we had to put a picture of a fighter on our organization, it would definitely be Henry.
Would you like to see him fight for your organization again, for WFL?
Oh, he can fight for us as many times as he wants.
I heard Matt Betts will call me.
Matt?
I guess.
Matt called Henry?
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, Matt's a tough kid. He's out
He's
there.
a tough kid, but I think I want his friendship.
Yeah, that'd be
I
good.
don't want. I'll be the first one to say I don't want to fight him. I want to be his friend.
Right here, Tommy Masano with ULCMMA.com. Physically, how do you feel? 3 fights in 40 days. How's your body holding up so far?
My body feels good, and I'm going to continue to fight. I'm going to fight. People think I'm crazy. I'm going to fight 8 times this year, if not more. Bring them out. Bring them out. I feel ready. My coaches have prepared me. I get a chance to train with Frank's son. Frank's son, who pushes me, who's actually dropped me a couple of times.
With the knee.
With the knee. Actually, Tom was there.
I was watching.
It hurt. But today, as you noticed during the fight, man, the only reason why I dropped my opponent, it wasn't with my takedowns, it was actually with my knee. You soften somebody up. So it's by getting kneed, by going through that punishment, is what makes you better.
How do you balance the media obligations, charity work, speaking engagements with MMA training? That's a lot on the plate right there. How do you
To be honest
balance
with
it?
you, call me crazy, that's my priority. My priority is go to school, to be on camera, fighting. I'm gifted, man. God has blessed me with gifts, and I use them. Don't get me wrong, I don't distract myself. It's not about the glamour, the party, the money, the girl. I don't want none of that. I just want to help people, that's it. I want to share my message, high accomplishment with others.
Fighting in front of Phoenix, first time MMA fight, fighting in Phoenix. How was the hometown crowd coming out, hearing that applause, getting that win? How was that?
No pressure. You guys wanted to see blood. It feels good. It feels good. And that's the reason why I told Tom, like Tom told me I'm going to have an event in Phoenix. Tom and Brandy, I said, you know what, I want to fight here. So I fought in Tucson, but it's not the same. I'm not from South Tucson. I'm from Phoenix. So I wanted to fight in front of my coaches, in front of my family, my friends, and that's what I did.
Tom, Brandy,
Gina?
were you a little bit surprised at the number of takedown attempts that Anthony shot on Henry?
I was. I don't know how to describe it. How he came in and
Ran into a brick wall. Yeah, I think what Henry showed today was his striking and how much better it has gotten since his first fight when he kind of got dropped with the knee a little bit, huh? So
He threw a wild man
he
at me.
threw a wild knee and hit him and set him on his butt. But since then, I think Anthony decided to wrestle because he was getting beat up with the Henry's technique is better. His MMA striking is stepping up, of course, because of his striking coaches, Roland and the boxing coach. You guys want to come over here real quick? Come over here.
Anabelo.